So I'm constantly looking to find order in chaos, and I'm actually discovering right now that it's not about finding order in chaos, but it's more like finding chaos that goes well with other chaos. There's just no order in this chaos. Make sure you will never make the same mistake as I did this morning. So let's get back 1 hour. My youngest son woke up at 5 o'clock and I thought he is never going back to sleep, but somehow he did. And while I was waiting for him to go to sleep, I opened the curtains, looked outside, and it was an extremely small world. There was fog everywhere. So I said to my wife, I might as well go and do some photography. And she said, oh, that's fine. So I got my things together, I sneaked out of the house, got in my car, drove off, and then I realized I didn't charge anything when I shot my last video. So my Osmo was empty, my wireless microphone was empty, my camera was half empty. So I was like, oh my god, this is going to be a problem. But luckily my car has a phone charger, so I put the phone charger in my Osmo for about 25 minutes, in my wireless microphone for 25 minutes, and I put my Em1 camera on the power bank that I always carry with me in my backpack. So hopefully I will have enough power to shoot a nice video here. But if this video ends suddenly, then you all know what happened here. So I didn't plan anything, this is just a spontaneous thing. And where do you go when you're doing something spontaneous with such a beautiful layer of fog? Of course, you decide to go to the place where you recorded your worst video. So, but there is a reason why I decided to go to this area. So it's been a while since I visited this area before. I think it's about half a year, and that was the first time I was here. And yeah, I actually discovered something there, and I don't even remember if it made it into the video. I might have cut it out just to reduce the video time. But yeah, one reason why I came here is this. And I hope you can see it because it's still very dark. But I discovered a group of these weirdly shaped trees with mosses on them, and they just looked really stunning. But it just needed a day like this. Fog, and lots of fog. And I think I got that, and I just walked by the first tree that I was looking for, and it's actually quite a funny shaped. If you look at this one here, it's a really nice tree with bizarrely shaped trunks to it. If you see this one, it leads all the way over here, and then it splits in two, and it just looks like it's holding this other tree. So I just really like that, and I'm just trying to photograph this. But yeah, if you're watching this channel for a longer time, you will know that this is one of my weakest things, and I just want to develop that, and that's why I wanted to come here today to try and do this, do something different, look at these trees, just find nice compositions, and just hope I can find something really interesting. But this is the first tree I walked by, so I thought let's have a go with it. It was actually quite dangerous to drive over here because at some parts on the freeway the fog was just a little bit more than I could chew on, because I just had to drive about 40 or 50 kilometers an hour. It was just so much fog. It was amazing. But we made it, and hopefully all the batteries will have enough life to make a nice video. And I will just try to shoot this. So let me show you what I'm doing on the camera here. So I hope you can see this, but this is the shot that I found. I've got two trees and a path going underneath it, and you can see this trunk that I was just talking about here, and it's holding this tree over here. So I will try a couple of different compositions after this one. But I think it's a nice start, so hopefully I will find some more of these trees and find some nice compositions to it. And hopefully these images will work out. I noticed, I think somewhere over here in the field, there's this beautiful, nice little tree. It has no leaves on it. I don't know if it's a dead tree or the leaves have fallen off, but seeing the heat wave that we had, it probably died and probably died here. But let me show you, I just like this composition. It's a really moody one. You can see there's actually nothing here, just a little bit of foreground. This dead tree, and the rest is all mist. And you can, in the background, you can still see some silhouettes of those distant bushes. I'm not even at the little forest I wanted to go with all these weirdly shaped trees, and I already found a couple of nice images. So let me talk you through this one right in front of me here. So I actually wanted to include this purple bush, but I just didn't like it. But there are a couple of trees here. I think it goes from this one until this stump over here. And I just put on the 40 to 150. It looks like this. So I've positioned all these trees here with a little bit of foreground, not too much, and the rest is all foggy and blurry. I just like these kind of shots. You can only take this on a day like this when all this background is blurred out. So yeah, there's really moody pictures. I just like that. Well, I finally made it to the forest with these little weirdly shaped trees that I told you about. And yeah, already got a couple of nice shots here that I'm happy with. And yeah, I think more shots than in the last time I visited this area. So yeah, until now very happy that I got out of bed this morning. But yeah, look behind me here. All these trees with weird shapes. It's actually not so common for the Netherlands. I can imagine if you're from England or Scotland or yeah, a place like that, America maybe, there are places with lots of these trees, but they are not so common in the Netherlands. But this is also the point where I'm starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable, because this is totally out of my my comfort zone. Shooting woodlands, especially these kind of trees, just seeing order in chaos. It's something I struggle with a lot. So yeah, I wanted to do a little exercise today. So let's see if I can find something of interest in this chaos here. So I finally found something decent, at least I hope it is. Like I said, it's not really my thing normally, but I'm just hoping to practice a little bit more, and if I can get a little bit better at woodland photography, it opens a whole nother box of photography that that gives me a lot more opportunities to go out there, you know, and especially going into winter. And this is the kind of scenes that will get me through winter, because normally I don't shoot that much in the real winter time, because I just don't see that much of interest back then. But I finally found something I want to show you. I hope you will like this. So we got a couple of trees here. And this one is nicely shaped. There's another one here that's actually dead, but it grows to this one, and I like this root in the foreground that leads back away. And I actually moved the camera centimeters, because let me show you, if I put it this way, you can see that there are a couple of trees appearing in the background. And so by positioning the camera where it is right now, I just made sure that all these disturbing trees, are being hidden, I don't know, behind these trees in the foreground. So there are still trees in the background, but the ones you see are a little bit faded off in the background with this fog. And the ones that were too clear, I tried to hide as much of them behind this group in the foreground here. So let's take this f2.8 and ISO 200. Yeah, I hope this one works out. I walked around this area for a while, and I took some handheld shots, and it was much easier to find interesting spots holding the camera in your hand. And I thought I'll put it in a tripod later and then film it, but it's actually quite difficult to find back those images. So I will put a couple of them on screen here, and hopefully these things worked out. I've spotted a couple ones on this side, so I'm going over on this side, and hopefully I can find some more here. There is a little bit more fog coming, so I'm actually pretty happy with that, because for my opinion, it just needs a little bit more fog to give even more separation to these trees. Or maybe these trees are standing too close together to to find some nice shots, but well, at least it's nice to do something different for once. And I'm enjoying myself. That's the most important. I found another one over here. Try to show you this. So it's all about this tree over here. There are two trunks going up, and I just like these bushes on the bottom with this orange and green colors, and all trees in the background there, they are just fading away. There are a lot of them, but because they're all fading to the background, it just, I think it doesn't mind that much. But like I said, I don't do this very often, so I'll just I'm just trying things here, and I'll see at home if things worked. I'll show you every shot and you can decide for yourself if things worked or not. But oh, sorry about that. But if you look at it on the back of the camera, it just looks like this. You see, I've got two trunks, and then this couple of trees in the background that are really fake and not really clear, and then all these brown, orange, green colored leaves in the foreground. So I'm just aiming on this tree over here, 5-second timer, and that's it. And this is when I'm taking at f2.8 also, f5, f2.8, f11, and then just see which one is the clearest at home. So hopefully this works out. I'm actually yeah, really enjoying myself here. It's something totally different than what I've did for the past couple of weeks or maybe months. It's been a while since we had this, yeah, a layer of fog like this. Of course I shot mist and fog in the last couple of videos, but it was different. It's not fog like today, you know. This is fog without light. This is just walking in a cloud. So, taking another exposure here, f11, and let's see what's the best shot at home.